there, their 6'5" quarterback. They'll look to throw here on first down. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Able to slither by, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. The connection made, it's Graham. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw left side, complete to Chase. Touchdown, Jets! Jamar Chase, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
Your team, you want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. For a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now they're
got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there with a lucky number 13.
I feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession.
They'll throw. He's going to flip one out here. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be hauled down to about the 30-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week, an unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
3 yards to pick up the first.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Finding Williams once more, complete.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Throwing there.
I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because any incompletions on first and second down, now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first one.
The Jets pressure too much as down he goes. One. Back to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Oh, good move. There he goes left side. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
True, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen.
A bit tougher from here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
87 yards rushing for him so far this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Throw left side.
The ball comes out.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
You've got plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. And the Jets are going to take over once again as they come up first and 10 at their own 37. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a powerful stiff arm. It frees him past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense up,
but not much more than that. Out of the gun, it's White. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Out to his left.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Counting down toward the midway point in corner 1. They run a draw here on second down. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. White looks to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
And the Jets continues here.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's first and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Up to the 20.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. They're going to look to throw. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain.
Working with a second and 3.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. This is Thomas. Spins past it. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
From Commander's territory now, it's first and 10.
Down at the 33. Throwing left side, it's complete.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
On the ground, it's Thomas. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. Touchdown.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And it's a touchdown for the Jets.
Jamar Chase.
70 yards.
And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of...
They're still a bit short here for 4th. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort.
And he's quick to give them credit, but I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call.
Automatic
Mark off the
first
5 and keep it moving.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They go play action here on 1st down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Jamar Chase.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And right away, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a 1st and goal coming up here inside the 10-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is caught. A gain of 9 there. Sets up second and goal.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? They'll try to run this one in. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there.
With his 17th rushing touchdown.
Off a win just as your team did the previous week. You talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
On third down, it's Prescott.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The New York set to take the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
That's interference. Defense.
So obviously they will.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Commanders and the Jets, and it's coming up next.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion New York Jets taking on the NFC champions, the Washington Commanders. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Of champions have come and gone. Who will claim number 60 as we're off in the 2026 Super Bowl? Fields it right around the goal line. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. And on the grandest of stages, with the whole world watching the Super Bowl, they come out and get the first points.
I don't know how you feel about Brandon, but for me, watching the beginning of the Super Bowl, I've often wondered how come it's not just a fumble fest? How come the ball's not all over the place? The nerves, the interim in between of the 2 weeks waiting.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. He tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result, because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the defensive front to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him. Sat there waiting for him and made the play.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Now White. And that is incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I think it's going to be the only time they'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Washington going to send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. Returnable here from the 38. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Jets will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And there are a lot of quarterbacks who had terrific careers. Think about guys like Phillip Rivers, Randall Cunningham, Dan Fouts, Warren Moon. But they never got to a Super Bowl. Yet here he is in his second NFL season, already getting his chance. And we harken back to Dan Marino, another superstar, made it in his second year, lost the game, and never made it back again.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Pushes past him. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. He's going to keep this again. Down and long. To throw, White. Out to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Here's White. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They trail early on in his Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. A play fake, now White. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
2nd and 3. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Jets will add to their 1st quarter lead. Now White. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the 1st down sack. White.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
White. And the ball is knocked out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. Landry brushes him off. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And some room to work. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 88 yards rushing for him now in the opening quarter of this Super Bowl.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll set up a throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Fighting through pressure, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack, but he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
White looks to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 4. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now a man open down the middle of the field. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw is White. To throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taken from just outside the 30. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Back to throw now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the 1st down at around the 22.
this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
In the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do this thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Now they'll run on the draw. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 36. They called out a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And New York set to take the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. 5-3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Hey!
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he got blown up on that play. Back
in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Escaping the press, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They're going to try and throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. White, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's White. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. It's this up to the 48-yard line. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. First down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And quickly they get to the line. Now a play fake here on first down. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. He'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. From 4 yards out. And the Jets are starting to pour it on at the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even over again. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
Alert! Alert! Let's go!
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got him in, complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now White. And he's got it.
Touchdown, Washington.
From 13 yards out.
And the Commanders are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's closing in on 200 yards on the ground with the 4th quarter still to come. We're in the 3rd. Good shot to get there.
And now he's got to make sure he convinces his coaching staff to leave him out there and keep touching the ball, because when you've had that kind of a day, there is a tendency to think about getting him out and saving some of it. Running backs never like to save yardage.
You know he's tapping his quarterback on the shoulder. I'll take the ball again, please, right?
Not turning down any carries.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Only 1 quarter left here in Super Bowl 60 as we get set to begin the 4th.
On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On play action, they'll throw.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And the pressure gets to him again. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and forever. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
Jamin Davis, that's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down.
Here's the Jets punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow.
And the Washington offense heading out. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive 1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's White. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Ready?
Out of the gun, it's White.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Eluding the pressure right. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. 4-yard return. And the Jets will take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little chip they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. White. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's White. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Now White. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought it. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. And he gets this one just shy. Now White with a 1st down throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. White looks to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw, White. Finding Moore on the out route for the completion. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point by Bass, up and good. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And New York set to take the field. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he will find his man on the outside. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's 2nd and 8. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. This one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
And the New York Jets have won the Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy will be in the Big Apple.